Greetings once again from Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. Thank you as always for taking the time to watch my video, which hopefully you do find informative. And the book today that I highly recommend is a great one. It's Niagara, Your Guide to the Falls and Beyond by Ron Brown. This is published by Firefly and it retails for $29.95. Ron Brown is noted for his Ontario books. He's written over 24 books such as Ontario Ghost Town, 150 of the most unusual places to see in Ontario, and the list goes on. And he is definitely an authority on all things Ontario. So if you've never read a Ron Brown book and you like to read a book that will really inspire you about travel plans, because he's found a lot of the most remote places. Now, of course, Niagara is not a remote place. It is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. In fact, every year, 12 million people come to Canada to visit Niagara Falls. Now, on the American side of Niagara Falls, they estimate 8 million people per year visit. So Ron Brown basically just doesn't tell us about the falls. He also tells us about the history of the falls, that it really took about 12,000 years for the falls to be officially created. But he does go back into history. In fact, 400 million years ago, he talks about the rock and the erosion of rock and how it slowly formed, eventually Niagara Falls. Now, he also tells us that the first European to visit the falls, and I have it written down here, was Louis Hennepin in 1678. He was a Jesuit priest and an explorer, and he came and he saw the falls, and he was actually just totally awestruck by it. So he went back to Europe and told the people, you have to go up and see the falls. He said, it's amazing. So a lot of people came from Europe. Some of the people actually came and said they were disappointed by it. Now, I assume the falls in 1678 maybe is not as majestic as it is today, but still, it's an interesting part of history. Now, the author, Ron Brown, also talks about that the entry point between Fort Erie and Niagara Falls and the States was a popular area for the Underground Railroad to come to Canada. And there is even a plaque at Fort Erie in the Niagara Parkway talking about this was a popular route for the Underground Railway where black slaves came into Canada to seek their freedom. Now, Ron Brown also tells us about the most popular reasons to go to the falls beside the falls. There's the Movie Land Wax Museum. There's a big golf course there. There's the huge Ferris wheel. There's the upside down house there, and of course the casinos. There's 2 casinos there, Casino Niagara and the Fallsview Casino. There's also the Seacrum Tower. There's a popular place. I remember back in the 60s, I used to look up at the tower there, and I was in awe of this huge tower. So there's just so many reasons to come to the falls. And in the book, Ron Brown really lays out all the reasons why. Now, he's also a great photographer. Now, he photographed a lot of the pictures in the book here, and I can't show you them all, but there are, guides to different spots, not only in the falls, but in surrounding areas around the falls as well, too. So it's about 240 pages. So if you wanted to read, find out everything you could about Niagara Falls, Niagara, this is certainly the book that you need to add to your collection, because you'll be referring to it many times, especially if you decide to go to the falls. You'll look and say, what do I go to see there? And there's so much to see at Niagara Falls. So that's definitely a very highly recommended book. So if you do go and buy the book, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I kind of think you will. So thank you for watching. I'll be back again very soon with another great book. Until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.